And wow, is it great to have NBA analyst Jalen Rose with us on SportsCenter. It's about time you joined us, Jalen, and good to have you here. The one thing that was missing from Stephen Curry's resume was that Finals MVP award, and not anymore. As he said now last night, now what? Now what are they going to say? Jalen, what do you think this does specifically to the legacy of Stephen Curry?
So, Sage, you're a seasoned veteran in doing this. And time again, when you hear athletes say they don't listen to their critics, that's exactly what they're doing. And Steph Curry is no different. And I want to also acknowledge for everybody, good guys do finish first, because that's what Steph Curry is. For public consumption, we get a chance to see him be a basketball player that's an MVP, a son, a husband, a father. His brother plays in the league. And he manages all of that as the leader of the Golden State Warriors, whether Harrison Barnes is playing with them, Kevin Durant is winning Finals MVPs, whether it's Andrew Wiggins as a supporting cast member, and yet his greatness has been so profound. If you're going to be one of the top 10 players of all time, you have to win a Finals MVP. He knows it, you know it, and I know it. And it was great to see him celebrate that and also understand the assignment. He made sure it wasn't going to be no gray area. Ain't going to be nobody voting for Andre Iguodala. Ain't going to be nobody voting for Wiggins. We're going to make sure we close the deal. And I just appreciate how professionally he always goes about his business and yet still finds a way to elevate himself and his teammates when it matters the most.
You know, I'm glad you brought up Iggy's name, Andre Iguodala, the MVP of the Finals back in 2015, their first title. That's how much different, how tough it's been for Steph to get that medal. This core Warriors team, though, Jalen, has just been through so much. From the departure of Kevin Durant, the 2 years, the lost with Klay Thompson injured. How about 15 wins total just 2 years ago? And now this, the roller coaster. Talk about perspective. That's one thing Steve Kerr focused on last night after they won. Listen to this real quick.
I think this one may have been the most unlikely, just from the standpoint of where we've been the last couple of years. A lot of unknowns with injuries to Klay, Draymond at the end of the year, Steph at the end of the year.
Oh, man, I was feeling absolutely incredible. I was feeling just so high on life that I did not want to leave the stage, and I just know how hard this is, and to be here for a fourth time, I'm so grateful for my teammates.
It's just about getting back to these moments and winning, and we know what that feels like. We rely on each other for what we're great at, and it still has not been proven when we hold that anybody can stop it.
Jalen Rose, 4 titles in 8 years, and in particular after the last 2 years being so down, this is incredible. How do you put into perspective what this Warriors franchise has done?
I'm glad you said franchise, Sage, because actually I'm old enough to remember when they were trading Monte Ellis, their owner was standing at half court, and my OG Chris Mullin needed to console him and tell the fans to calm down because they were trading him so they could elevate Steph Curry. And Steph Curry having injuries earlier in his career allowed them to pay him less than he actually deserved based on his other counterparts around the league. For example, like a Damian Lillard, who's also an All-NBA player. So it allowed them to build out their roster. And when KD left, they did a sign and trade with him. They got D'Angelo Russell. They parlayed him for Andrew Wiggins. So time and time again, when injuries happen, Steph early and then Klay, they built their roster from within. You have Poole become a 6th Man of the Year candidate and a really productive player. Gary Payton II becomes a rotation player. And imagine, their lottery picks, Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody, they didn't even really play this series. So they appreciated their position as 3-time champions, now 4, but they plotted their promotion with Bob Myers as a president, Steve Kerr as a head coach who has 9 championships as a player and a coach, and now nurtured a team that can now usher itself into a future while Draymond Green and the Splash Brothers are still on the roster. It was masterfully done, and it's something that the Western Conference is still going to have to deal with for years to come.
How about that ownership? Peter Guber, Joe Lacob at the top, giving Bob Myers the green light to do what he does, frankly, like nobody else has been able to do over the last decade, basically. Jalen, don't go anywhere.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.